Hi everybody, Ceathy. This year we're making our own Christmas gifts. So I went through a lot of my jewelry, and these, I just wanted to show you, I made my own frame. I glued it onto the plastic part of a canvas that was still sealed. So I can pull it off, and then I'm going to melt the plastic in the back, and then I'm going to add other glue. But this is just a glue gun, and I got some areas to clean up like that. But I got these little leaves off several necklaces I had purchased from Mary's Wholesale, and I had a lot of chain, so that I got out of a craft bag. And then I got these little letters that was in a box out of a craft bag, and I actually got to spell love forever. And what's going to go in here, well, I had this brilliant idea I had seen on YouTube about transferring photos, and we have an old photo that I had put on inkjet, and it's a picture of Bill with our grandson, and he loves that picture, but the picture of the eyes started, there's like yellow spots, it was starting to fade. So I thought if I put it on, transfer it with Mod Podge onto a canvas and then have this as a frame, he would love that. The problem is it's not working out like it did on YouTube, so I may have ruined that picture. But I know it's on my computer from 2006. It's a Dell. It's, you know, the one with the tower, and it has a screen. It is loaded with dust. Worst case scenario, I'll have to take it down to someone who knows computers, and he can get that information onto a gig stick. But I have an older computer. Well, the computer I have now doesn't have a disc. You can't put a disc in it. It's the new age computers, they don't use discs anymore. But I have a computer from a few years ago that totally cracked the screen, but it still works. So I'm charging that, and I know I put a lot of pictures on discs, so I may have it on a disc, and if that's the case, I can print it out, and I think I'll just glue it on there. But if I ruin that picture, it's gonna break his heart. But I'm sure it's somewhere. I might even have it on my Facebook, but so I'm not gonna worry about that right now. But this is one of them, so it's gonna go on here. It's 8 by 10, and it'll look really good, and I'll have the background black. But as you can see, I was curious. Yes, I ruined this, and that's fine. I don't mind. That's just a canvas. So I'm going to take that off, and then I'm going to take a torch to the back of this to melt the plastic. And then I'm going to take some good old-fashioned Gorilla Glue, and then I'm going to glue it on that frame, you know, that when I get that picture done. So that's one. Yes, you'll probably see a mess around me, but I'm working on 3 projects at once, so I kind of need all this stuff. All right, so what I've done is I pulled it off its plastic, and as you can see, some pieces broke off, and I knew it would. Now I'm going to go in with my clear Gorilla Glue. Look at me, I've got Mod Podge all over my hands. I'm going to go over with the clear Gorilla Glue and glue these all back on. I lost just a few pieces, and I have it sitting on another canvas that has plastic on it, but on the back, so if this sticks, I'll be pulling off plastic only. And that frame that I ruined, I'm actually using for another project, because this frame here, once I glue it on, it will look really good on that. It'll hide where this tore. Alright, so make sure everything's where I want it to be. And so I'm just going to glue these down and then let it dry. You know, if this was manhandled all the time, I wouldn't have used the glue gun. I really do like the Gorilla's glue, because it actually survives cold temperatures really well, because sometimes I leave my glues out here. And E6000 does not. I like E6000, don't get me wrong, that's a really good glue. Come on. This dries nice and clear, so if it drips or something, It'll be hard to get off though. It's a hard cleanup. I still got to clean up some glue in these areas. All right, where is my love? Make sure it's lined up. And hopefully it stays. That's the downside to that. Oh, I'm going to need those. Let's put that pretty earring right under there. Hold it up. Maybe that one. Just got to hold you up. There we go. Oh, stop it. It was sitting there, so I thought, yeah, let's grab that. Yeah, I just need to hold it up. I can always come back and glue you later. All right, because we want that heart to stay. And I lost the F in forever. Probably need another earring for that one. See? I use these. Yeah, I don't think it'll slip. Because this glue here is, it does take a good amount of time to set. It's very fluid. The viscosity. There is, that's not the right word. That's resistance to flow. This flows beautiful. That's not the right word I wanted to use. I can't remember things like I used to. Oh, you're going to see that glue behind the F. Let's go in there with a little brush.